Hey Boom Bros, what's going on? So I'm just gonna do a live video. I might just start doing live videos instead of editing videos anymore. It just takes a while to get things done. And it's hard for me to record videos, having to watch my son and everything. So I'm just gonna do a quick one right now. And so if you join the stream, that'd be great. But whatever. So anyway, here's the pump action Dynamag. I said I was going to do another video about this. This is from Zero Blade. If you look on Thingiverse, you can find it. Just look up Boomco. It should be there. Really good kit. It works well. There are a few little issues I have, and there's some solutions for it I came up with. One thing is the barrel is a bit too narrow in my opinion. I feel like the darts are hitting the side, and that's affecting the range a little bit, and sometimes the trajectory. So what I did was I did edit that, and I made the hole much wider. I made it 4 centimeters basically, or 40 millimeters, so there's no more front barrel on the one I did. I also, I did edit his name off just because I don't really like having logos on my stuff. The other issue is that this part here is really thin. You can see that it's only about 1 or 2 millimeters thick. So what I do for that is I take some packing tape like this and some C glue, some Loctite professional strength that I have, and I wipe the Loctite all in there, wipe it all over there with a piece of plastic, like plastic bag, and then I put the tape on. And what the tape and the glue does, it kind of bridges all those gaps. It bridges all those layers together. And acetyl acrylate, anything, like super glues, Loctite, all the brands, it works really good with PLA and makes a really strong bond. Makes it a lot stronger than normal. To make it even stronger, you would do the Loctite or whatever, and then you would put baking soda and wipe it down and sand it and do like 3 layers of baking soda and C glue, and that would make it super strong. But I don't do that for this one because I don't really need to do that, and it ends up looking a little dusty. So you could also always paint over that though. But all right, so let me show you guys how I do the tape thing, and I'll also show you some other stuff. So here you see there are 2 peg holes in this design. You can get some 5/16 pegs, wood dowels, and you can connect them, and then you can glue around here and in the peg, and that should keep them together really strong. As I said, C glue and PLA work really good together. So let me show you those 2 things real quick, and I'll show you some firing demo of the blaster. So I got my glue, and when you're doing this kind of stuff, you're gonna you probably get glue on your fingers. It's not too big a deal. Let me set up my camera on the other tripod, I think. And I've got so many other projects that I'm working on. I'm trying to work on. But I've kind of taken, well, I'm not really taking any days off from working on stuff, because I did work on this design a little more and printing this and putting the kit together. I just have a lot of stuff I want to do, but got a messy room, and anyway, try to set this camera up real quick and I'll show you guys the gluing and stuff. You can see my room is a mess again. It's constantly like cleaned up and then a mess again. I ended up thrifting a double dealer the other day. I don't really have plans for it. I got the glow show that I want to make an insert for. I think it tapers on the inside, so though this fits on the top part, I think it tapers in there, and I'll have to sand or make it more narrow, I think, for that to insert all the way down in the barrel. But let's get on with the show. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking that I will take this or base something off of it, because I didn't realize how easy it would be to make a pump grip. And I'm gonna make my own long shot, 3D printed long shot. But that will take a couple days at least. So I think and then this glue, you should be in a ventilated area, because the fumes tend to, for me, at first it wasn't a big deal, but somehow over time my eyes are getting more affected by the fumes. I just put the glue on there. I just kind of wipe it. Then you have a little bit of time to, I got some glue on my finger already. It's not too big a deal. It'll wash off. So you do have oil in your skin and stuff that keeps the glue from binding to you too much. But all right. And then I would do since I got the glue's already getting to my eyes already. Take a piece of packing tape here, and then just it just happens to be a good length to go like this, and then to wrap it over the top. Oop, I kind of messed that up. Got it. Now that I have a new design, it has like a dip in there I have to press the tape into. But there we go. And that won't be too visible. Actually, it's a little bit harder to get this glue and tape on now because of that dip. The design that's already on there, though, so it's easier to lay this crappy tape on a flat surface. Thicker, more sticky tape would lay down better, probably. You know, press things in. Yeah. So I think you guys get the idea, though. And then repeat on the other side. But I don't want to spend 5 minutes just trying to hold this tape down like you should. You should press the tape down for like 5 minutes so it gets bond. So it adheres. And you can just take some scissors and cut the extra tape off the sides. want to stick. Just sliding because of the glue, I guess. But it should stay once the glue settles. And then you'll get your number 6 screws after you glue these pieces together with some 5/16 wood dowels, wherever those are. And then you can drill right through the, screw right through the tape. I also pre-drilled these holes with my drill. The screws are only about that big, like 5mm long. All right, that's looking good. That's looking pretty good. That's staying on there pretty good now. I'm gonna do the other side too. So how is everybody doing? Nobody watching. That. All right, yeah, get to show you guys it working. See, like I was saying, usually better to pump it first and then put your clip in. I don't know if you can see. See, there isn't a ton of space between the side wall and the dart, but so it works good. 20 clip, no skips. 40 clip as well. Pump it, put the clip in, pump again. See, I think that one went off trajectory there. There's no skip so far. Barely seeing there. The way you can get skips, a lot of time people are not aware, is when you prime, if you are wobbling, that makes you skip because it already moves the clip when you move that far. You're not primed all the way back. Like, the end of the prime is where it doesn't move. The beginning of the prime is where it moves. I think that's how it works on the MA5 as well. So with the MA5, when you just barely hold the trigger, it lets some air out, and that just barely moves the clip advanced system. See, I just did it right there. I think I probably skipped one. Let's see if I skipped one, because what I did was I wobbled when I was priming, and that made me skip like 4 times because I was messing up on my prime. You know what? What I should do is just move darts like that so I don't have to skip darts. You can see, move it down. That was trying to go fast. Alright, there we go. Went through a whole 40. And anyway, that's how you do it. So make sure you check out Zero Blade's file on Thingiverse, and he's got other files as well that are pretty cool. So definitely check out his Thingiverse. I'll see you guys later.